So, hello everybody, and good evening here from Sarawak, from Borneo. It's almost, how do I say? It's almost, yeah, it's already 10:34 p.m. here in Sarawak, in Borneo, right now. Okay, it's 14 July 2026 on Tuesday. So, yeah, that's basically what we have in the nutshell right now. So yeah, it's really interesting, but I'm really sorry if you don't see me live just right there. It's literally because I need to deal some stuff here and there before I just do. And you know what? I can give you a little bit of surprise, but you will see this later on. What is it? Okay. Yeah, probably something, but you'll get the idea. Okay. So that's it. Let's go and start our stream right now, shall we? So, ooh, okay, that's really interesting. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Daniel Suguwa, your host today for the launch of the Roscosmos Soyuz 2.1a rocket. This one will be carrying the Soyuz MS-29, okay, for the Expedition 74 and Expedition 75 mission. This will be the manned mission to the International Space Station. We are going to see that one, and it's going to be happening right now. It will be launching from the Baikonur Cosmodrome, from the launch site or basically like the launch pad site of 31/6. Okay, definitely not the original launch pad where the Gagarin start actually located from. Yeah, the Gagarin start launch pad nowadays, it's already been converted into the museum. So just for the speaking, and that's basically what I can tell you right now. And this mission will be something else as well. So it is what it is. And yeah, we will see. Here you can go. Okay. Maybe you say like, oh, that's basically nothing much changes here and there, right? Yeah, until something else. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. So maybe I'm going to show. So this is the astronaut for today's mission. Okay, so there's two astronauts in the sorry, there's a three astronauts in total, or in this case, if we include the, how do I say, if we actually also include uh, actually in actually make a little bit of, how do I say, like a bit of breakdown. Okay, the astronauts in question, it's actually this. It's actually the first one. There's one NASA astronaut, which is Anil Menon, and there's two Roscosmos Cosmo cosmonaut. Yeah, cosmonaut is just, it's basically like the Russian way to say astronaut. Okay, which is Pyotr. How do you say? Let me see. Pyotr Dubrov, and also and and also, how do I say? What why do I stumble again? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it is what it is. Okay, and yeah, and also Anna Kikina, if I remember correctly, the astronauts in the question for this mission. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm going to go again. Yeah, and I'm a little bit of sorry if I do look a little bit unpre- unprepared, because there's a lot of of things need to be unpacked as well. Okay. See, I mean, like, I'm very serious when I said there's a lots of to unpack. Okay. So it is what it is. Hmm. And basically that's it that I can say. Okay. So while we still have sometimes, okay. Okay, so give me a little bit of time. Yeah, it's correct. There's two Roscosmos cosmonaut, which is Pyotr Dubrov and Anna Kikina, and one NASA astronaut, which is Anil Menon, for this mission. Yeah, I should bring it here. Let me, yeah, give it bias here. Okay, so this is the astronauts in, this is it. And but anyways, let's do a little bit of how do I say, a little bit of breakdown, just a bit what these missions will be doing. Okay, so for this, in the nutshell, this is basically basically crew rotations going to the International Space Station. Okay, and for this mission as well, you can see the this one, the mission patch, but this is lower quality. So for the higher quality, I'm going to show you here. This is how it should looks like. Yeah, you can see this is much crisper. Okay, and if you see on this here, you notice there's like tigers there, and here and whatnot. There's actually meaning behind it. Okay, so if we try to go a little bit of the emblem, okay, it should be around here. Let me try. Oh, okay. So if we look at the of the mission patch or mission emblem in this case, the symbolism behind it is basically it. The there's basically like the central image, the leaping a leaping tiger in this question here. It actually represents courage and the desire to reach new horizons. Just in case you cannot read, I'm going to go here. Okay, should we good? Okay, we good. Okay, so it's actually represent courage and the desire to reach the new horizon, which is what we see here. Okay, this tiger. And for the key elements, Soyuz spacecraft basically it means reliability, experience, and the continuity of generations since the first inceptions of the mission. And the ISS is actually, some of you might know, but this is actually represents the international cooperation and joining forces for a common goal. And the flags of Russia and the United States represents the crew's international cooperation. Oh, and also here, the sable, quatrefoil, and Far Eastern ornaments represent a connection to their native lands and the support of loved ones, which should be around, yeah, it's something should be like this one. Okay, and not much shown here. Okay, this one, the flag of the Russia and also the US there. Okay, the crew's not there yet. Okay, this is the moon. Okay, and the moon is a symbol of dreams and the next step in space exploration, which some of you know, especially from the recently concluded Artemis 2 missions. So that's basically it. And yeah, I guess we are not going to be that long. And another one is the Earth's horizon, and blue rays represents the Earth's fragile beauty and a call for careful handling. So basically that's it. And in the nutshell, the emblem's shield-like shape expresses protection and resilience, which the qualities are necessary for a long and difficult journey. And yeah, and in the question, the one that's actually make it is actually actually Alima Frezulina, which is the artist and the leading graphic designer at the Tretyakov, Tretyakov Gallery. So, just in case you really want to know. Okay, so we have T minus 4 minutes and 30 seconds before the flight, and we are still up. Okay, we are good. So, in case you want to know why I see it here, because well, this is my second display right now. Okay, just in case you want to know, I'm using the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 FE, which is actually pretty convenient for my use case. And usually by native types of connection, I will not be able to use it using the second screen functionality. Yeah, using the native apps because of the lack necessary bandwidth to just properly pull together that 1080p plus. Yeah, 1080p, something like that. But for your information, I actually got it working with the Space Desk. Pretty useful, and it's actually free for this use case. As yeah, because of course this channel also doesn't make any kind of money, so having a free is a plus as well. And that's basically it. And yeah, that's in the nutshell. And in case you want to know why you see there's like towers there, okay, towers. Why there's basically like a long thin protruding on the shape, like the bow shape of the rocket itself. This one is the launch escape system. This is very important. Without this system, there's going to be tons of other problems that will arise if the mission's gone wrong. At least the crew will be able to escape properly. And yeah, looks like the NASA and also Roscosmos is in together as well. And also, in case you want to know why there's also some kinds of weird towers there as well on the both side of it. This one is the lightning protection tower. This one, when in case, let's just say the lightning literally struck first, it's going to go with the highest structure, not the rocket itself, for the safety as well. And even for this lightning tower, I mean, even for this, how do I say, big, a really big lamp tower there, even then, I sort of can say it's also can be dual users as well. And for your information, this rocket is pretty, the lineage itself is already pretty old by today's standard, but well, it's still good, so it is what it is. And this is a Soyuz, aka the R7 rocket lineage, in case you want to know. So that's also pretty interesting. And all of it were burning using the Paralox propellant, which is the liquid oxygen as the oxidizer, and their specialized super refined kerosene, the RP1 rocket propellant one, as the fuel for this mission, as per typical usual. And I'm going to let you see the best part instead. But anyways, let's go listen in.
From the booster, and we will have auto sequence start, which will be followed by the ground umbilical to the third stage disconnecting, and then around T minus 15 seconds, the second umbilical tower will separate, which will initiate engine sequence start.
Okay.
We are less than a minute away from today's liftoff of the Soyuz MS-29 spacecraft, which means the Soyuz is now on internal power.
Okay.
The separation of the first umbilical tower has now separated from the booster, so we have auto sequence start. You can see that umbilical falling away there.
Here we go. We have full thrust and ignition and liftoff of the Soyuz Soyuz-2.1a rocket, carrying the Soyuz MS-29 spacecraft with the three crews inside of this mission. And liftoff! We have liftoff from the Baikonur Cosmodrome from the launch pad site 31/6 for this mission. And you can see there's delay on the NASA side, so that's why I'm showing you here. So we have liftoff. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and now Roscosmos is literally just adding their own sound. But it's okay. That's okay. We'll use here. Okay, here we go.
Engines from the thrust reverser stage are complete.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. And also, as we can see,
We have
the
confirmation that the first and
your
second
pitch
stage
and
engines
roll
have good
maneuver is
performance.
all fine and all
We have
good.
good structural
Here we
parameter
go. Oh,
performance, and the Soyuz is delivering 930,000
okay.
pounds of
So
thrust from
we
its four
have go
boosters and
here.
single engine. The first stage of the Soyuz
And
measures
right now it's
68 feet in
already
length and
hitting the
24 feet
max
in
Q, the
diameter,
maximum
burning
aerodynamic
liquid fuel
pressure,
for the first
fully
2 minutes and
exerted
6
on the
seconds of
rocket
flight.
itself and also
We're
to
now
some
a
extent
minute
to the
into today's
spacecraft.
flight.
Okay.
Everything continuing to proceed as
And
planned, and the velocity is
yeah,
currently
everything is proceed very
1,100
nominally.
miles per
Okay.
hour.
Here we go. The
70. The flight
okay.
is nominal.
Okay, the
70. Flight
flight
nominal.
is nominal.
We're now a
The
minute and
altitude
20
is
seconds
40
into today's flight of
kilometers,
the
in
Soyuz
case you cannot see there.
MS-29 spacecraft
And
on
the
top of that
velocity is
Soyuz 2.1a booster.
300 kilometers
We
per
still
hour
have
and
good
counting
first
up.
stage performance.
Okay. Okay, and launch escape system tower is already activated. Okay. Already detached. And we have
10
Korolyov
seconds. Stage readiness.
cross there.
Stable.
As you can see. If you see from the footage here. Oh, come on. Come on.
Pushes 140.
Okay, you can see there. That's basically a
120.
Korolyov
9.
cross
Copy.
separation.
We're now
What happened
1 minute
when
and
it
54
separated.
seconds into today's
And
flight, so
here
the
we
escape
go.
tower has
Uh,
been
for
jettisoned.
for this mission,
And
it's
momentarily,
all
the
good
four
so
that
far.
we see there, the four strap-on
Here we
boosters have
go.
been jettisoned, and these have completed their job and have
Okay,
dropped
it
away at
has
an
already
altitude of 28 statute
completed its
miles.
job.
The Soyuz is now
The
traveling at
mission is
about
good. Okay,
3,350 miles an
we
hour,
have
and there you can see
payload
on your
fairing
screen as those
separation here,
four
or in this
strap-on
case,
boosters were
spacecraft
jettisoned.
fairing separation,
Pressure is nominal.
Again,
which right
everything
now
continuing to
exposes
proceed
the
as planned.
Soyuz
We are
MS-20
receiving good reports of the
29
structural
into the
performance
space
of the
environment.
Soyuz as it continues its ride uphill.
Okay.
We are now just over 2.5 minutes into today's launch of the Soyuz
Okay, so
MS-29
that's
spacecraft,
basically the mission
and
so far.
that
It's
launch shroud
looking
has
pretty
now
good.
been jettisoned, and the rocket's altitude is now about 48 miles high. And we're
Okay,
now seeing an external
everything
rocket
it
camera
looks pretty
view
good.
that the crew will switch in to replace the in-cabin
Okay,
view at
and
that
as you
time
can
of
see,
fairing
this
separation.
is still burning in.
We're
Okay,
now
altitude
3
is
minutes into
102
today's launch
kilometers,
of the
in case you
Soyuz
cannot see.
spacecraft. Everything continuing
Let
to
me
proceed as planned and receiving good
try
reports
look
from the
here.
blockhouse in
Yes.
Baikonur. The
Yeah.
Soyuz is now
So,
traveling at a speed of
so
about
here you go. You can actually
4,700
look
miles
at
per
the
hour.
altitude. Everything looks
The
nominal.
Soyuz core
The
stage
flight
is
is also
performing as
nominal.
expected, and the core stage of the Soyuz is 56 feet in length, 13.5
Okay.
feet in diameter, with a single engine with 4 fuel chambers providing between 178,000 and 220,000 pounds of thrust for its
Okay.
3 minute and 28 seconds of
Okay. The
operation.
missions looks
210
pretty good.
seconds. Control system parameters nominal.
Okay, so right now
And
We're
we're
about
we
fine.
3
are
minutes
in
and
the
45
4
seconds
minutes
into
into the
today's
flight.
flight of the
4 minutes
Soyuz
and
as it
13
continues
seconds
its
into the
flight
flight,
uphill.
to be very
It
specific.
is about an 8
Everything
minute and
looking
50
pretty
second
good
total ride to
so
orbit
far.
before we have that third
And
stage separation, and the Soyuz
230
spacecraft will
seconds.
be on its way to chase the
3
International
here we
Space
go.
Station.
Copy. The crew are feeling fine.
Okay, so everything looks pretty fine.
The core
Okay,
stage, once
fifth,
it was ignited,
less
continues to
than,
burn until the 4 minute
okay, 10
43 second
seconds
mark, which
before
is
the
coming up
second
in
stage
about 30
separation.
seconds from
Uh,
now. And the Soyuz
we'll
uses what's
see.
called a hot
Here
stage
will be happening
technique,
soon.
and the third stage will then ignite while the second is still burning.
And
And this
here we
is why
go.
the
Should
Soyuz
be
has
it.
an
Should
open
be it.
area in
And
between
we
the second
have
and third
second
stages.
stage separation, and then we'll see the tail section will be separated as well. Okay, tail section has already separated. Yes, you can see from the visual. The we have already looks like we have confirmed from the visual
We are
here.
continuing to receive
The tail
good
section has already
reports
separated,
of
which
the
is now
Soyuz performance as
the
it continues its
the third stage.
journey
He's currently
uphill.
doing its
We're now
job
about
pretty fine
4
so
minutes
far.
and 50 seconds
So far,
into
so good.
today's flight, so the third stage did begin
This is
igniting at that
this is
4
what
minute
we
45
want to
second
hear
mark, which means the
for this
second stage
whole
is now
mission.
shutting down.
Okay.
And we do have confirmation of second stage separation.
And as you can see,
Copy
the
separation
velocity
of second
is
stage.
actually
The growth
And that
increasing
separation taking
slightly
place at an
up,
altitude of
but
105
quite
miles.
slowly
So the
to
Soyuz is
ensure
now
that it
being
can
propelled by
actually
the single
reaches
engine of the
to the
Soyuz third
circular
stage, and this engine is
to the
providing
circular orbit. So this is
67,000
pretty
pounds of
deliberate in
thrust
case you want to
and
know
will burn for a total of 4 minutes and 2
why the
seconds.
velocity is looking pretty down here. I mean, in, yeah, usually that's how it's
We're
actually
now
done.
about 5.5 minutes into today's launch
And
of the
remember that
Soyuz
those this
spacecraft.
remember this
We're about 3 minutes
orbital
away
mechanic law,
from that
that kind of
third
stuff.
stage
That's actually detecting one of
separation,
the important stuff
at
why
which point
why it
the
needs
Soyuz
to
spacecraft and its crew will
why
officially be
why it
on their
needs to
way
be
to the
burned,
International Space Station.
why the
Again, that
velocity
third
is
stage
going up
shutdown
slowly,
taking place about 8
and
minutes and
also burn
46
pretty
seconds
nicely
into today's
to
launch,
ensure that
about
every
3
mission
minutes
is
from
good.
now, shortly followed by that third stage separation.
Okay, so that's basically we want to see so far.
360 seconds. Pitch your roll nominal. Copy. On board, everything is fine.
Okay, so looks like the mission is still going good, and the
We're
velocity
now
target
just
right
over
now
6 minutes and 20 seconds into
basically
today's launch
around
of the Soyuz 2.1a
8,000
booster, which was carrying the Soyuz
8,500
MS-29
kilometers
spacecraft
per hour
to orbit
left before it
as it
fully
begins
reaches
its
its
journey to the
orbital
International
velocity,
Space Station.
and the altitude
We are continuing to
target is
receive good
200
reports
kilometers
of good
circular
positioning
orbit.
and yaw of
Oh,
the
no, 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 not really
spacecraft as
200
it
kilometers
continues
circular
its
orbit,
journey
sorry.
uphill.
Correction, that one is the
In about
preliminary
a
orbit,
minute from now,
because the
the
International Space
velocity
Station
of the
usually
spacecraft will reach
it's
about
located around 400
13,500
plus
miles an hour.
kilometers like that up. But for the altitude target will be around 200 kilometers in this case. So it's
Again,
going to
all of
be
those performance
elliptical
call-ups
orbit,
that
just
you're
in case you
hearing,
want
those
to
are
know.
being reported by the
And for
engineers
now, velocity
at
is
the blockhouse and
21,000 kilometers per
Baikonur.
hour
After
and
orbital
counting
insertion,
up,
the
and
command will officially be
altitude is
transitioned to the Russian Mission Control Center in
193
Koryov, right
kilometers,
outside of Moscow.
194 kilometers,
Copy.
as you can see from this mission.
Com has gotten worse. I don't hear you well enough. I copy.
Okay, and everything looks pretty fine so far.
We are now 7.5
Okay,
minutes
4
in
kilometers
following the liftoff
short
of the
of
Soyuz
200 kilometers
2.1a booster. Again, that liftoff
or
taking
orbit
place at
target altitude there.
9:47 a.m.
And
Central Time,
look
10:47
at this
a.m.
one.
Eastern Time. The
Okay,
performance of
the
the
velocity is
vehicle continuing to proceed
25,000
as
kilometers per hour and
expected,
counting up.
and we are
Altitude
now
is
under a minute away
198
from that
kilometers.
third stage
And
shutdown,
we are just
quickly followed by third stage
2,000
separation.
kilometers per hour
On
short
board, we
of
are feeling
orbital
great.
velocities, and
Still,
altitude is
com is
two,
not
1
ideal. I
kilometers
don't hear you
short
well.
right
Once
now
the third stage
of
delivers
200
the
kilometers
Soyuz to
target.
orbit and the module is separated,
And
a
get ready in
series of
for the
pre-programmed commands
upper
will
stage
be executed to prepare the Soyuz for orbital
upper stage
operations.
cutoff.
Everything is fine.
And
These
we will
stored
see
commands,
the
called
Soyuz
time tag
MS-29
commands, allow many of the Soyuz's systems to be
will be
automatically
probably
activated by
separated
onboard
from the
computers at
Soyuz space
precise times
from the
stored in those
Soyuz rocket
computers.
when we'll see the operation soon. Okay, and by now should be the
500. The flight is going
okay.
well.
Here we go. You can see on my below
Copy.
section there,
We are
it's
about 15
walking
seconds
down there.
away from
Pretty
that third
nice,
stage
pretty
cutoff and
good.
separation.
Okay, and it's already probably
Right now,
disappeared
about
like
8
that.
minutes and 40
Okay,
seconds into
and the
today's
missions has already
flight.
done pretty well, and the upper
Get
stage
ready for
has already
separation.
begin its propellant system and also system battery
And we have
preservation. And
confirmation
you
of
can see
preliminary
the Soyuz
separation of that third
MS-29
stage.
spacecraft. It has already successfully deployed the Soyuz the solar
And there you can
panel
see it
array,
falling
and
away
you
on
can
the
see
upper
on
portion
the
of your screen.
below
So
below of
again,
my
that
screen
third stage cutoff
there
and
on the
separation taking
you can
place
see
about
that's
8
basically how
minutes
the
and 50
preservation
seconds into
done in the
today's
nutshell,
flight.
making
And we have
sure it's
confirmation
in the
that the Soyuz
its
MS-29
control,
spacecraft
but
has been officially
intentionally
inserted
make a little
into
bit
orbit.
unstable, a little bit
So the
rolling
Soyuz
down there,
capsule and
so
its crew are now safely in
to
orbit,
ensure
and the
that it
spacecraft
has
is
the
automatically
maximum amount of
executing
drag
its
needed to
pre-programmed
rent us back
commands,
to the Earth,
which
especially
then deploy
around
those
the
solar arrays, which you can see
around the
there
Point
on your
Nemo
screen.
area, where located
Those
around the Pacific
programmed
Oceans, where
controls
there's
also, of
no
course, deploy
living
the
things and
antennas.
whatnot. And
So now that
basically,
the
that's it.
Soyuz spacecraft and its crew are
The mission has
safely
already
in
done,
orbit, control of the
at least
spacecraft from here
at least
on
on
out will
the
be overseen from the Russian Mission Control Center outside
yeah,
of
at least
Moscow
on
in
the
Koryov.
And you're welcome to select KSP to the left formats.
Okay.
And we have confirmation that all of the solar arrays and antennas have been successfully deployed following that
Yeah,
orbital
and now
insertion.
full deployment of the solar panel
Again, this
and
comes following a
also
liftoff of the
also the
Soyuz
antenna.
2.1a
So
booster,
it's already
which
done
carried
its
the
job pretty
Soyuz
well.
MS-29 spacecraft
So yeah,
to
that's pretty
orbit,
nice.
following a
And now
launch
they are
from the
on the
Baikonur
way heading to
Cosmodrome
the
in
International Space
Kazakhstan at
Station,
9:47
and
a.m.
all they do
Central,
is just do
10:47
of
a.m. Eastern, which was
some kind of stuff
7:47
as well.
p.m.
And I don't
at the
think
Baikonur
the
Cosmodrome launch site in Kazakhstan.
Roscosmos stream site has anything more beneficial
Now
there.
that the
So
crew, which
maybe
includes
we
NASA
can
astronaut
also
Anil Menon
close in, I
alongside
believe.
his
Okay, because
Roscosmos
we
cosmonaut
don't have
crewmates,
anything much added,
Pyotr,
but
Dubrov, and
it's
Ani
okay.
Kikina, are
I
safely in
believe
orbit. They are
we
now
can
beginning
we
their
can actually look at
two-orbit,
this one.
3-hour chase to the International Space
Here we
Station.
go.
We do expect that docking to take place at around
As you can see, this is how the
12:56
mission's
p.m.
done.
Central Time, 1:56 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, what?
Radio link. You should have a rendezvous display on input. Yes, we can see the video. Copy Moscow.
Okay.
And you're now seeing a view from the balcony, this looking into the Russian Mission Control Center in Koryov outside of Moscow in Russia. Now that the Soyuz spacecraft is safely in orbit, the Russian Mission Control Center has now taken over control of the spacecraft.
Okay.
Prior to that orbital
And that's
insertion,
basically it.
the
I'm
engineers at the
just I
blockhouse
have
in
to
Baikonur
awkwardly
were
put
in control of
this
today's launch
Roscosmos stream
activities.
on the middle.
Of course, the team out in
So it's
Russia, the
pretty
Russian
awkward,
Mission Control
but
Center
it's
outside
okay.
of Moscow,
We
are
can manage
working
it.
closely with our team here in the International Space Station Flight Control Room at Mission
Okay,
Control
so there's
Houston
nothing else
in
from the
preparation
Roscosmos,
for
but
today's
however,
rendezvous and docking
for
operations.
because it
Following that
doesn't
rendezvous and
consume too
docking,
much space right now,
the
I've already
crew on
make it
board
as
the
small as
space
possible. So
station,
this
the
is the best view
Expedition-74
that we
crew
can
will, of
get.
course, officially welcome the new arrivals, and it will briefly increase the station
Okay, so
population from
basically
7 to 10.
90 and 894 is the next measurement. At 18:00:15, I deactivated the KDU system. Tigris 2, we are standing by. Form 03.
Okay, okay.
And
Everyone,
let's start with line
here we go.
item 17.
This is the operation right now, and I don't think.
Moscow, Tigris 2, I am ready to read out the form 03 for you.
Yeah, I don't think
Go
they
ahead.
they have anything more.
Line
So
17.
from the Roscosmos side, we have to
17.1.
close.
Line
But otherwise, this is the
recognition.
whole system.
18.
Okay, even on my
16.5.
on my side where you don't see much
19.7.20.
there.
1.
Actually, it's quite repeating pattern.
Line
It's okay.
21. 0.8. 22nd. 335. 23rd. 337. 24. 17.6. Line 25. 17.9.
All right, all right.
Line 26. 270. Prop 878.
All right.
Copy.
Tigris 2 можно выполнять проверку.
Tigris 2, you can perform the display checkout for page 38.
Okay, so the procedure is still ongoing.
And we have
And yeah,
completed the
I
vertical
also
build,
will
and
try my
we
best as well
are,
to also go and stream for the
moving on to the
for the
EWS sensors.
Soyuz MS-29 spacecraft arrival and also docking. I'm also going to put up that link as well. So stay with me, bear with me. I'm going to do it anyways. So that's basically
The
it.
current VHF-COM is going to be over at 1808.
Okay, VHF. Okay, so they are using the VHF communication right now, which is the very high frequency. In case you don't know what
We are
VHF
going to
actually stands
test
for?
relay satellites at
Okay.
1812 with plus
Oh, so they
well,
are going also
plus
to
or
use
minus
the
2 minute
relay
correction.
satellites.
Copy.
Okay.
1812.
So basically they also
And
going to use in combination
please
and tandem
please
of the
monitor the
TDRS,
activation. It's going to
the
be
TDRS
activated via
tracking
command
data and
radially.
relay satellite
Copy.
system there.
1820 is the end of the compass
Okay.
using satellites.
Okay.
Copy.
And you were hearing some interpreted conversations of the crew on board
Oh.
the Soyuz spacecraft as they
Oh.
complete some communications checkouts, and that
Yeah,
comes
communication
following
checks out.
the
Checkout
orbital
is actually
insertion
also
and
good.
launch of the Soyuz MS-29 spacecraft and its
Okay.
crew just under 20 minutes ago. Again, that liftoff of a Soyuz-2.1a booster carrying the Soyuz MS-29 spacecraft with NASA astronaut Anil Menon and Roscosmos cosmonauts Pyotr, Dubrov, and Kikina aboard occurred on time at 9:47 a.m. Central Time, 10:47 a.m. Eastern Time, which was 7:47 p.m. in Baikonur from Launch Pad 6, Site 31 in
Okay.
the Cosmic Dome in Kazakhstan.
Okay, so
All three
basically
stages operated as
all is
expected
confirmed.
during an 8-minute,
Okay.
46-second ride to place Soyuz in its preliminary orbit where it is now. The Soyuz spacecraft has now begun a short 2-orbit chase to arrive at its final destination, the International Space Station. Docking today is scheduled for 12:56 p.m. Central Time, 1:56 p.m.
Okay, so
Eastern Time,
this is
with
basically
live
from
NASA
NASA.
coverage
They
beginning at
will be
12:10
going
p.m.
for the
Central
coverage
Time,
again.
1:10 p.m. Eastern.
Okay,
We will follow
for
that
the
up with
docking there.
live coverage of hatch
So
opening and welcoming remarks beginning at 2:30 p.m. Central Time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, this is Mission Control Houston.
wow, the docking will happen, and also the same with the hatch open coverage. Wow, that's long. That's actually really long. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say this after the docking itself. Unfortunately, I cannot stream the docking because I cannot stream the hatch opening part because you know why? Because that one is that one will take lots of times in my life, and also plus another reason is that because it's really early morning. So yeah, so I really need some good amount of rest as well. And that's basically it. Yeah, because I don't want to waste too much time. It doesn't mean that I don't want to engage anything or whatnot. In fact, if you really see my previous stream, which just happens few hours ago, where I streamed the Starlink 10-45. Yeah, I do actually interact when there's some kind of interaction, especially with one of my regular viewer, which is Starship to 1 million. Yeah, so thank you especially to this user for coming into my channel and watch the stream. But anyhow, that's basically how it is. But also, even if you're new, you're not very regular, also thank you very much for keep watching this. And yeah, and because this is a bit, and of course because I'm quite kind of busy by now, so that's why my workflow right now is kind of messy. But and also another reason is that because I've just back from, but also because I've already back from, yeah, because I've also back from. Give me a little bit of second, because I've just back from rest hiatus. Even then, rest is not really 100% rest, so it's kind of chaotic, you know. I mean, I wish I can get back here to where I am right now pretty fast, but well, it is what it is. Even I got very tired. I'm still very exhausted as well, doing this, doing lots of stuff behind the scene, and also doing this kind of stream. But regardless, I actually do enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So thank you so much for watching in. I'm Dennis Suguwa, And yeah, I'm going to close this off. We can end the stream, and I can also take a bit of rest before the next stream. So thank you so much everybody for watching. I'm Dennis Suguwa, your host today for the launch of the Roscosmos Soyuz 2.1a rocket carrying the Soyuz MS-29 spacecraft with its 3 crew. Okay, the there's two Roscosmos cosmonaut. Cosmonaut is basically just another way to say astronaut, but basically Russian version, which is Pyotr Dubrov and Anna Kikina, and one NASA astronaut, which is Anil Menon. So therefore, it is safely on the way to the International Space Station, and it's going to take few hours time orbiting and circling around the Earth before they finally reaches to the International Space Station, which will happen very early morning. So I need to get myself prepared. So that's why I cannot get this way too long. I need to rest as well. So thank you so much everybody for watching, and take care. Stay safe. We'll see you for another stream, which will not be very long, just like I said, few hours from now. So thank you so much everybody for watching. I will also put in the new link there so you can watch it. So thank you so much everybody for watching. I'm Dennis Suguwa, yours today for these launches, and take care and bye bye. Stay safe. Bye bye.